Hello, sunshine. Yes, he's in Belgium. How's everyone doing? Hello. Hey there. How are you? Hey, Sean. Hey, hey. Chad. Emma. Hello, princess. Let's do 10. Thank you for the reactions. Hello. Hello, Magical. Hello, everybody. Hello, Irene. Hello, D. Look at your hearts in there. Oh, thank you. Yeah, like green and red, blue. Like a nice dark blue. Just put a heart in the chat, Luminous. Did I see you, Wolf? Can I go to bed? Yes, you can go to bed. If it's 2 a.m., go to bed. All devices should be off. Yeah, army green is a good color. Yeah, no calling right now. No calling right now. Not in the middle of the live. If we can get the likes up, I would appreciate that. There we go. Hello, Jocelyn. Hello. Thank you. I appreciate it. Trying to get this. There we go. There we go. I got it where I want it. Got it where I want it. Free list is locked down. Ooh, challenging times. Ooh. challenging times. See how this goes. We'll see who made it on the free list. You want coffee? Here. You can have some. Take a big sip. It's coming. There, I drink it for you. I offered it and I drank it for you. There you go. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Yes. Cinnamon dolce with pumpkin spice creamer. Delicious. If you haven't had it, do it. It's delicious. Unless you don't like pumpkin, then you may not like it. But I do, so there we go. It is really good. It's delicious. I want to let me. Yes, I'll be awake. For whatever reason, it's not letting me pin the free list. Yeah, if you send anything to send it on Super, as I have no way to access my PayPal. So just send in Super Chats, but thank you for the donation, Jocelyn. Alright, and for Emma, what is next for A and I? We reconcile their differences, and I think we're better now. So for Emma and A. Wow. Take a look at this. I feel like you have too. I think that you all have made the right decisions. I feel like that you were in a position where you both needed to speak your truth and get on the same page. I feel like where you guys kind of felt lost on your journey, that you finally have connected here. I feel like that investment, both of you want to invest in this and really kind of take this to the next level. I feel like neither one of you want to let each other go, but I feel like more effort on both sides, and by doing that you're going to have a better relationship. I feel like neither one of you want to move away from each other. I feel like a trip is important here, even if it's a small one, like a staycation, but doing something where y'all can reconnect and have some fun. That's what I'm getting on that. He's planning something. There you go. Thank you for your question, Emma. You're welcome. Is everything completely dead and done between G and me? Will he possibly ever reach out again? Okay, so it's done. Is this chapter closed? Yikes. I don't feel like this will be to the level that you would like, my dear. I'm not seeing a commitment. I have the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups in reverse. But I still feel like that there's someone else on their mind. I do see this chapter being closed. Spirit is saying for you to look ahead. Forage and look ahead is the most important thing that you can do at this time. Let me see anything else for Jocelyn. Yeah, it's like, don't wait around for them, because you're going to miss the opportunity that's right behind that. But I know that you're feeling alone, but Spirit is saying this is time for you to heal and to process, and that the right person is going to come into your life. So although that you really liked them, it just wasn't the right fit. It's like they didn't jive with you on your love frequency. Princess, please post your question. You have to drop a heart in the chat, and yeah, and hopefully, because I only offer a certain amount of spots. Princess, what are A's current feelings and next actions towards you? Put one flip. And probably flip back over. Okay. So, you know, they want to see where this can go. I feel like they do care about you emotionally, but I feel like that they're in an energy where that it just isn't enough. Their actions aren't enough, and it's like, and they need to show you more than what they're doing at this time. I feel like that this is really kind of putting things in a different direction for you all. I feel like that there is more effort, but like emotionally, I can see they care, but they need to shift. I feel like by working on this, that there's going to be more opportunity here. You're welcome. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Yes, my dear. You're welcome. A lot of A's today. How does A feel about me? So we have A 3 times. So there we go. A lot of A's tonight. How does A feel? About bend. Ooh. See if that comes back out. How do they feel? Alright. I feel like that you're going to get some forward movement from them. I do feel like they care. I feel like this month that they're really going to show what they are about. I see them coming after you more. I see them showing you more effort. They do care about you. And I feel like that that's why they are starting to move closer to you. There's something about August going into September. I really feel like you're going to see a lot of development, a lot of positive change, a lot of things that they really want to see where things can go. Like, they feel like that at times they have made you feel like that you've been left out in certain aspects, and I feel like that is what is leading to question where they really are. It's the investment of time. It's like investment of time really isn't there, and they need to pick up the pace and show you that that they're worth the time towards you, and that for them that they see that you are also worth the time. They have to take control of the situation and stop making quick impulsive decisions that isn't really representing who they are. They really need to show the fact that they care from their heart, they love from their heart, and that this is what they truly want with you here. You have 3 knights here. You have the Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like that they're not wanting to scare you off, but I feel like August, September, these are going to be the months that are going to be deciding factors here. I really feel like they do care. What else on this situation? Yeah, I really feel like this is really going to come together nicely. I really feel like they have a good energy. I feel like you have a great energy. And I feel like that they want to reach out and be close to you. They want to seek you out. So it's like, enough of the games. They don't want to play a game. They don't want you to think that they're playing a game. So more effort is going to get placed into it, my dear. Jocelyn, thank you very much. You're welcome. And thank you for your super and your time. I appreciate that. Alright, will Jay come back to reconcile our connection? He broke it off with me on Sunday. Oh boy. Alright, will Jay come back to reconcile with Jocelyn? They broke it off with them on Sunday. Will you come back to reconcile with Jocelyn? This is a chapter that's not completely closed. They do want to talk to you, but they want to feel like that they matter. I feel like that they kind of felt like energies weren't always directed towards them. Kind of like you were somewhere else. They kind of picked up on this frequency and didn't really think that you took things seriously with them. I do see them opening that doorway. It's going to be a little bit, yeah, I have two cards here that Wheel of Fortune in the World here. So definitely the chapters aren't completely closed. I would give it a couple of weeks and reapproach them. But I don't feel like this chapter is completely closed, but I feel like that they didn't feel like they were very important. And so, therefore, they needed to make a shift in their dynamic. You know, so it's like I would give it a couple of weeks. That's weird. I went to shuffle my other deck and I just saw opportunity beckons. There's opportunity. Yeah, throat chakra. Speak your truth. Really tell them how you feel, and that now you're ready. Like, if you need to apologize for something, then apologize. If you feel like you didn't really do anything, but they didn't feel like the right words ever came out, they kind of felt left behind in many aspects there. Do I have to reach out, or will he come to me? You reach out in 2 weeks. Give them a couple weeks and then you reach out. Thank you for that, super. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Let's find out. A, are you upset with Ben at me, or are you just sad? Are you upset with them, or is there something going on with you? Are you sad? Right when I said sad, the World and the Nine of Wands came flying out. I feel like that right now they are kind of protecting themselves. I feel like that right now there is something that is making them feel very vulnerable. So I'm seeing walls come up. There's something about like their independence. I don't feel like that they're upset with you. I feel like that they're on this journey that I feel like where they are in their lives right now, they thought they would be somewhere else. I'm getting a sense of disappointment that they feel like that they would have been somewhere else by now. But you do have the Lovers here. It's just like, I feel like they care about you, but I don't feel like they're upset with you. I feel like that energies are the fact that they just need a moment to themselves right now. Let's see here. Yeah, I see where they want to proceed forward with you, but I do see where they're in pain. Um, they do. Like, I keep getting this energy that they feel like that they're failing in their life. And it's not necessarily because of your guys' connection, but they feel like that they're failing in their life and that they're really disappointed within themselves. But you always have an opportunity to make shifts and make changes, but they haven't quite got to that point where they feel like they can make that change. They're just being very doubtful of themselves and the decisions that they have made. They feel very defeated and really disappointed. But I feel like within the next few weeks they're going to come out. Yeah, they're going to come out of um this little cave they put themselves in and bring it back to the light. Any other cards for Ben? Yeah, it's just like they're going through a battle of the mind, trying to figure out what to do next, working on rebuilding. So they're truly going through a tower moment right now. And I feel like that by them going through this phase is going to help them shift in the dynamics to really teach themselves how to kind of rebuild their lives, and that they didn't fail. They didn't fail. And so I feel like you're in the crosshairs of like the situation, but I don't feel like that they're upset with you. I feel like they're upset in the situation of their life. And that could be a difficult place, especially when you want to be there for them and that you want to show that you really care about them and you want to be helpful. Sometimes we have to step back and say, hey, when you're ready to talk, I'm here. That deep silence can be difficult, but sometimes that is what is needed. Thank you for your super chat, my dear. I hope that was beneficial. All right, for D, is D being truthful that he had to go to work on a work trip? Or is he telling me that he went on a work trip because he is trying to, something to surprise me and throw me off guard? He said, I'm hard to surprise. Okay, for D, is D being truthful when they said that they had to go on a work trip? Or are they looking to surprise D? They said that they're a hard person to surprise. Are you actually on a work trip? No, they're not on a work trip. Be prepared to be surprised. And really act surprised. I didn't ruin it. It's not my fault. I didn't ruin it. They are doing something special for you. They are really investing their time here. A lot of pentacles here. My goodness. Got the Page of Pentacles. Got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the upright. King of Pentacles in the upright. And Seven of Pentacles. Really trying to invest in time in this. Trying to bring some passion. They're trying to sneak one past you here. And I feel like that they're going to be able to do that. They're really gonna... There's gonna be some type of surprise. How exciting. I like seeing positive energies. Yeah, they're like manifesting. They want to manifest. They want to embrace. Yeah, they're gonna surprise you. So I feel like they had some work, but they're not on a full work trip, and they are going to surprise you. Um, so definitely act surprised I didn't ruin it. But I'm seeing a celebration. um, yeah. Thank you for that, super. I appreciate it. How does R currently feel about me? I'm single but talking to people. You're single and ready to mingle. Okay, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I want a cryberry song. I'm gonna cry. R, how do you currently feel about Ben? How do you actually feel? Okay, ready to talk. Alright, I feel like that they're feeling your energy. I feel like they're a little guarded. They're taking things slow on their side. Not looking to hurt your heart, not looking to hurt theirs. It looks like that they're interested in spending more time with you. They want to get to know you, kind of get to a little more depth to see if they want to continue spending time with you. And I feel like that that's completely fair. I don't feel like they're gonna be like in your life long standing. I do feel like this is a season passing through. Um, but it is worth the time to like spend time with them because there are certain things that you're going to learn from them. It's not going to be anything hurtful, but it's also about what you're truly seeking emotionally, of what you're looking for in a partner. Okay. Let's see anything else about R. Yeah, it's like R's like with you because like you're hanging out with you because you're gonna learn to find the balance of what you truly want in your life. You're gonna learn how to take control and when you see the red flags, like one or two, you know to back away. Instead of getting to 5 red flags and realizing that we should have stepped back a long time ago. This is a situation that's going to teach you how to see those red flags and when to step away. I do feel like it's worth the experience. So we learn from that and that we don't open another season like that. I feel like that the universe is sending a karmic lesson for a reason. So keep talking to people, yeah. Sean. You're welcome. Thank you. Irene, please post. Hey, can you tell me if the console lady, if she could help us by paying for the Greyhound ticket? Will she be able to do it for Irene? The console lady, will she be able to help to get this Greyhound ticket? Tell me one more shuffle. I feel like they will. Yeah, I'm seeing new opportunity here. And I see them going up to bat for you here. I do see them putting money out there because you do have the Empress here. Let me see other energies constellating. Yeah, this is going to expand and blossom. I do feel like they're going to be able to help you, Irene. I'm still seeing that. Sean, will I get my father's death certificate amended with no issue and get control of his estate in PA? Oh boy. Will Sean be able to get their father's death certificate amended with no problem so they could take over their estate in PA? Yes. I feel like what was supposed to be meant for you was going to be there for you. Anything additional? I see you taking over. Yeah, success and growth. Absolutely. I'm getting a yes on that. I hope you have a blessed evening too, Irene. General for the next 2 weeks. You're welcome, Sean. General for the next 2 weeks. My relationship with DT. Thank you. Basically anything you can pull up or see coming our way with him. Okay, amazing me. Alright, so first off, right when I said amazing me, my deck started to jam. So make sure that you're giving yourself time and grace, especially when it comes to stress, like making sure that you are taking the time to relax, my dear. Both of you, I feel like, need to relax. Thank you for that, super. I definitely appreciate it. Let's see what's going on here. In general, next 2 weeks. There's DT and amazing me. Ooh, a lot of passion. A lot of passion in the next 2 weeks. I feel like that you're all going to be able to go and do something fun. I feel like that there's a lot of growth within your connection in the next couple of weeks as well. Yeah, I'm seeing y'all going on a journey here in the next 2 weeks. That there's something that's going into planning, or very well they're planning something for you that they're going to let you know about. Yeah, a lot of growth, a lot of happiness in the next 2 weeks here. Let's see, anything additional for amazing me. Yeah, I feel like that they're really going to open up to you a lot, and I feel like that this is going to be a stronger connection. I really feel like in the next 2 weeks, things are really going to blossom and grow. That's a beautiful energy. I definitely love that. Bendy, thank you. Bendy, could you tell me more on how A feels about me? Okay. A, how do you feel? You're welcome. A, how do you feel about Bendy? Alright, they definitely really care about you. I feel like that there's an essence here that they're coming into conflict with some things here. I feel like that there's an emotional conflict. I mean, I feel like that they care about you, but they're not sure what to do with their emotion here. I feel like they're getting a place to be able to have a conversation with you. There is an emotional dynamic here. I feel like they care about you more than they let on. I feel like that you would be surprised how emotionally, wow, how emotional, what's the word, spirit? Emotionally invested, like they think about you a lot. Like I'm seeing something like fast forward, like replaying, rewind, and then fast forward, rewind, and then fast forward, rewind. And I feel like the part that they're trying to fast forward is just like, well, they may not like me in the same way, I need to back up. Like that's that sense there. But they think about you a lot. And I feel like that's a conversation that they're going to have with you. It's just like there's this sense of friendship, but there's this sense of that they see the elegance of you. And this also might be why they're quiet right now. Anything additional. Yeah, they're trying to find a moment just to breathe, to relax here. There's some that they're feeling helpless about. But I feel like when it comes to you, you help them kind of find their balance. And I feel like there's something going on with their root chakra of that anchor. I feel like you are the anchor. And I feel like it scares them in some aspects. Because I feel like that there could actually be something here. And it's like you're the anchor of this situation. So that's what I have for you, my dear. I hope that was beneficial. He is quiet. Thank you, Country, for having your question. What does my spiritual team... You're welcome, my dear. What does my spiritual team want me to know right now when it comes to my finance business? Okay, for Country. What do they need to know about their financial business situation? I feel like you're really tired when it comes to your finances. I feel like that you're trying to get everything to gain traction and it's not moving as fast as you like it. I could tell you within the next 4 weeks, it's like you're going to be in a better position than you have thought you were going to be. And that's a real good dynamic. I feel like the more effort you put into this, you're going to get an opportunity here. So Spirit is saying continue to push forward. You're going to do great. The next 4 weeks are really important here. But don't do it to the point where you're just completely stressed out and or fatigued in the situation. Okay. So good financial abundance there in the next 4 weeks. You're welcome. Diana! Hello, hi. Can I get a few readings from last time I was here, please? Yes, you can. You have 3 questions, Diana. Sunshine's great. I'm lucky to have her. were expecting to see me. You're getting ready to take a nap. You're like, I'm going to take a snooze. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Well, hello. Cause it's sunshine, all the time is sunshine, all the time is sunshine. Diana, how are things going between PM, SM, from PM's perspective? How are things going between PM and SM from PM's perspective? PM's perspective. Oh boy. They're getting ready to shut this down. They're ready to move on to bigger, better things. They feel like lack of commitment. They feel like thoughts are going in other directions. There's a lot of pain here. They feel like that this is a situation that has failed. They have been betrayed. There's a big part of them that is ready to let this go. But I feel like financial situations, there's some financial, or they're not ready to take quick movement. They're still watching what they're doing. But they're over it. Like, if this isn't an equal give and take, they're ready to let this go. I feel like that within the next 4 months, if not sooner, that this is a situation that can come apart because of that fact of feeling betrayed. My goodness, from their perspective, they feel like this is a wrap. Like, they're not going to be investing much more into this. Robert, hello. Thank you for that super. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, for Diana, too. How does PM feel about me? Wondering if she'll come towards me. PM, how do you feel about Diana? Where you step towards Diana? Wow. I know, Huckleberry. I do see them stepping towards you here. I feel like when it comes to you, that they know they can have a conversation with you and they know it to be the truth. You're not one to just sugarcoat something just to have them around. I do feel like they're going to step towards you here. And I feel like it's going to be a positive outcome. I feel like you want to invest in them like they want to invest in you. I see a lot of happiness here. I wouldn't be surprised, like, when their situation's wrapped up. I mean, I feel like that they're going to come talk to you anywhere from the next 2 weeks to 2 months. Like, if their situation goes into separation and they kind of go into that dynamic, I feel like within 2 weeks in the next 2 months that you're going to start hearing things about this. They're going to confide in you about this. But I feel like they're going to step more towards you. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a lot of force here. Yeah, I see them coming towards you here. And I do feel like it's of a positive energy what is coming towards you. they've been thinking about you a lot too, manifesting in your energy. So I definitely see that as well. Marilyn, thank you. Thank you for that super. I definitely appreciate it. Diana, what is the problem regarding SM? They don't live together and are not married. Just wanted to let you know. Yeah, no, it's just this point of separation. It's like not living together, but it's like they're ready to move on. Like they're tired. They're tired. It's just like this point of separation. Like there is like this energy with SM that they haven't told PM the truth about a lot of stuff, and a lot of truths are being revealed right now. And for PM on their side to SM is that they don't even feel like that they're a person that they can confide in. SM has been talking about certain situations that that they were trusted with, and now they're talking about it, and that's what has been stabbed in the back. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of energy here where they really spoke about things that they had no business talking about. So it started unnecessary conflict, but yeah, in this situation, it's not good. They try to like cover up like what they did, and it was like too late. And it's too late. I feel like they're going to be really sad when this comes apart, but you know, it's like it's one of those things when you're trusted with certain information and you go and you spread it to other people, or to say, oh well, did you hear, you're already out of alignment. Yeah, they were told things that to not talk about, and they chose to talk about it. So now there's a karmic debt that's being paid here. They're going to reap their karma, unfortunately, in this situation. Even if they didn't mean it in ill intent, they still talked about something that they were not supposed to talk about, that they were trusted with. So that is a problem. Okay. So Diana, thank you so much for your questions. I hope that helps. Kind of point of direction there. Next we have Robert. How you doing, Robert? It's good to see you again. What is coming up for me at my job? Movement. A little bit of stagnant energy, isn't there, Robert? What's coming up for me at their job? Is there movement here? I feel like a lot of stagnant energy. Okay, let's see what's going on for work for you. For Robert. Yikes. You're getting to this point where you're kind of like, you know, what direction am I supposed to go? You may have had thoughts about leaving this place because you keep putting in all your effort, all your heart into the situation. There is a part of you that's getting ready to give up because there is something that you're not receiving enough recognition for. I feel like that this has been a big disappointment here. Yeah, it's like I'm seeing a lot of lack of money. I feel like that you should have had like a raise or more recognition by now. I feel like it's one of those things that if you were going to leave, that they would give you a new opportunity. I feel like that you wonder at times if there's a fresh opportunity out there for you that you might be putting on hold, waiting for this. But I do see more money coming into your frequency here, Robert. But I feel like at your job, they need to recognize you more, show you recognition before it's too late on their side. Yeah, I feel like that there's a part of you that's detached here. There's a part of you that wants to let this go. Like you're tired. You're tired, Robert. You're tired. You're tired of putting everything, showing everything that you have, and not getting the recognition that you need. I feel like you feel that in your third eye and like to the depths of your soul. That you're tired of wasting your time. You don't want to feel like you're wasting your time in this situation here. Okay. Oops. Don't want that to tilt over. All right. From Marilyn, did PD get my email? If so, what are her current thoughts, feelings that she's going to get on board with the project? All right. PD, did you get Marilyn's email? If so, what are your thoughts? Do you want to get on board with this project? What are your thoughts? Did you receive the email? Do you want to be a part of this project that Marilyn has going on? Okay, so yes, they did receive it. They want to be a part of this project. They think this is a very creative idea. Like, you have so many creative ideas, Marilyn. They do want to be a part of it. They feel like that it can go far, but they want to make sure that we're not at this point of reaching burnout, that we're not at a point of just having a stagnant place, that this is actually going to move and have traction and actually work. That's really the standpoint of where they're at right now. So they're going to have some follow-up questions before they completely jump on board here. But I see that they are going to get on board with this. I feel like this is going to be an exciting time for you, Marilyn. And this is going to be a great opportunity for you. Yes, they want to get on board with this. I just heard I don't want to miss the opportunity that this can potentially be. Like they want recognition for this too. Anything additional. Yeah, you're going to shine bright. You're going to shine bright on this. How exciting, Marilyn. How exciting. So yes, they have received your email, they have read your email, and they are interested in this project. Okay. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Okay. Lemon, how are you doing? Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. And everybody just send it as super chats. Don't send it to my PayPal because I have no way to access my PayPal. So just send them as supers. Oh, thank you, Lemon. I appreciate it. Sunshine, I believe I'm reading for Lemon now, correct? It's like I am here. And yes, alright, perfect. want to make sure I'm at the right place. Okay, for Lemon. How does Cappy think about me? Okay, Cappy, how do you think about Lemon? How do you think about Lemon? I find things a little difficult. They kind of feel exposed when it comes to you. Like you really get to their heart and it makes them feel vulnerable. Alright, what do you think about Lemon, Cappy? Oh boy, there's feelings here. there's feelings here. I see why they feel so vulnerable. My goodness. They feel like that this is something that if they were to pursue, they're afraid that things could just like kind of implode. Like if they feel like that they're not in the right place to do something here. Yeah, they do care about you and it makes them want to run. It makes them want to run. But they don't want to hurt you at the same time. Like they want to invest here, so they're telling themselves that they have to be emotionally available here, but at the same time that they're scared. But they feel like that when it comes to you, that it would be worthwhile. It would be worthwhile. Yeah, they know that a lot of happiness, stability and happiness, what Capricorns want to see, joy and stability, that's what you have here. So they're having to be vulnerable here and trying to figure that out. Tina, thank you for your super. I appreciate you. Alright, what is the likelihood of mutual romantic love in the future? Alright, Lemon, for Lemon and Cappy here. Mutual romantic love in the future. I feel like they already have it now. But they're having to allow themselves to be vulnerable to have that happen. But let's see. Oh, yeah. First card's out, Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. Both in the upright position. I do feel like in the future here, like even though they are moving at their pace, I do feel like by October, yeah, definitely by October, there's going to be a connection that they're going to talk to you about it. Especially between like October and November, this is going to come out. They do have feelings for you. So there is a possibility of romantic connection in the near future here. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, they don't want, I feel like they're going in isolation to really think about this. But between October and November, they're going to talk to you about this. Okay. How long until Cappy is single? Okay, Cappy, how long until you were single? Probably between now and October and November. But let's see. Cappy, how long until you were single? How long until you were single? True. It's coming on quick. Between now and September. They are not happy where they are. A lot of lack of passion. Yeah. Whew, yeah, it's going to come in quick there. Right. Okay, all good to know. We'll rewind a little bit later, absolutely. Sounds good, Lemon. Alright, next up we have Tina. Hello, what are Jay's current thoughts and feelings? There has been no contact with him for a couple of months. Jay, what are your current thoughts and feelings towards Tina? No contact situation for the last couple of months. Why did I just hear regret? Ooh. And then I see regret. They're definitely going through hard, difficult times here. There are times that they want to reach out to you and then they stop themselves. They know that there is like an apology that is needed here. And I feel like that they're stuck in their pride and their ego to be able to step forward and say something. But I feel like within the next 3 months, they may end up saying something. I'm seeing for attraction here. So, yes, in the next 3 months. So it's going to take a little time to hear from them. But, like, there's a part of them that's going to step back into the situation like nothing happened too. So that might be a little frustrating as well. What else for Tina? Yeah, now they want to share the love. Solar plexus, and it's like Spirit is saying definitely use your intuition. Solar plexus right here, like make sure like if anything feels weird that you let this go. You even have your sacral chakra as well. Reiki's going to be important for you, my dear. If this is a chapter that's completely closed and it's time for you to move on, within getting Reiki helps to settle your chakras and channel better energy to be able to put you in that place to be able to move on if that is something that is needed. All right, my dear. Thank you for your super. I definitely appreciate it. You are so, so welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sunshine, thank you. Okay. How others will look towards me, Jessica Pisces, when they see the difference in my energy / aura when it comes to my improvements within the Glow Self-Love journey. How will others look towards Jessica Pisces when they see the shift, the difference in their energy, their aura, when it comes to improvements on their journey? How are others going to look towards Jessica Pisces? They're going to be surprised. Surprised and proud. Wow, you're going to be the talk. You're going to be the talk. surprised and proud of what you have done, how much that you have created a different life for yourself, a different energy for yourself. You know, the fact that you have put yourself into like this place of manifestation to really change the things for your life and for yourself and really going on a soul journey to find yourself. I feel like that a lot of people are going to be talking directly to you, asking you, what have you done? Like there are some that want to learn from you to see what you have done on your journey that has brought you to a better place. A lot of people are curious about it. Of course, you're going to have some people that may be jealous around you as well, or some that are just going to shrug it off. But there's a lot of interest when it comes to you and this situation. And you should be proud of the journey that you have been on, because everything that you have released, it has made you to where you are now. And you should be very, very proud of this journey and what you have gone through, what you had to do to make the changes in yourself to even recognize. I feel like there's a lot within your shadow self to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and really see the things that you needed to shift in your dynamic instead of seeing that mirrored projection from other people onto you. It's really illuminating your heart, your spiritual heart, right? Sending that frequency of love out. That is a big thing that I'm getting here. Yeah, I definitely soul searching deeply and getting to the shadow work, researching into my full potential. Absolutely, absolutely, and it's fantastic. It could be difficult work, but at the same time, beneficial. At the same time, I feel like you're doing a wonderful job, and you should be very proud of yourself. You're doing a lot for your journey, and I'm proud of you. Thank you. Thank you for that super. You bet, you bet. Would it be best to let A reach out or I reach out to him? Fair, fair, fair. For Bendy. Would it be a good idea to wait for A to reach out? Or should they reach out to him? Alright, let's see what's going to be best here. Okay. You reaching out to them. And it's something that can be very simple, just saying, hey, thinking about you, hope you're doing well, to open the frequency of conversation. You do have counterpart energies as well, because I do have the Queen of Swords to the King of Swords, so you both understand pain, journey, and what it takes to overcome a lot of things as well. This might be something that connects you both. But yeah, I would reach out to them. I would give them a little time, but I would say like within the next 3 weeks, I would say something. Even if you decided to do it tonight, between now and the next 3 weeks, just let them know that you're thinking about them. To say, hey, thinking about you. Hope you're doing well. Let me know if you need anything. That's gonna be the key thing for them to know that you care. Hey, let me know if you need anything. And that's what's gonna kind of bring them out of their shell of where they are. Yeah, it's just like that, the fact that you're observing what they are processing through, and at the same time not trying to force anything towards them, but letting them know that you were thinking of them, that you hope that they're doing okay, and if there's anything that you can do to let you know. That's really going to be a dynamic that is going to hit different than just saying, hey, how you doing? They're going to really feel like that you're stepping into their energy with care and thought. And that's going to go a long way. So I see you reaching out to them. And I really feel like that is going to make a difference. I'm liking the energy. Mincy. I told A that I decided to stay with him and forgive him because I don't want to leave him. And I'm not going to stay made anymore, but to do the opposite on what I usually do. How does he feel about that? You're welcome, my dear. Opposite for him that I usually do for others. Oh boy, Mincy. This is where I have to step aside. Take a step aside. Hi, Yachty. I said I don't want to stay mad forever, so Mincy decided to stay with A. They're doing something different than they have done for others, that they don't want to be mad forever. A, what do you think about this? Alright, they took it in. They took it into consideration. But they're still unpredictable. But I do feel like this month that there's going to be a shift here. Feeling this month in a better place. But I feel like that they feel more rock solid. I think the thought of losing you, having lost you, and even their reckless behavior, what they did just to try to make you feel jealous, that they felt like a fool. And instead of having mature emotions and feelings, I feel like now that they're kind of sitting on a throne of emotion and just saying, okay, that was messy. That's not how I want to be. That's not how I want to act. So I feel like this is a month of healing, and I feel like September you guys are going to be in a better place. Let me see here for Mincy. Yep. A lot of love. A lot of love. So allow this to be a healing factor between you both, and I hope that this is better energy and both learned from this experience. So yes. Very nice. And Huckleberry is snoring. I learned something also to watch my words. There you go, my dear. It's where we find growth. So good. All right, Miss Sunshine. Can you tell me about the person coming towards me and love in the near future? You're welcome, Missy. From Miss Sunshine. Can you tell us about the person they're supposed to meet in the near future? Okay, so they are taking their time here. I do feel like they have a good head on their shoulder, and again, we get Aquarius, we get the star yet again. I do feel like this is an Aquarius you're gonna meet. I don't feel like it's the season. Yep. Ace of Wands right next to that. So it's definitely going to be an Aquarius that really knows what they want in their life. They definitely know how to take action in their life here. Two placements of manifestation, because the Ace of Wands and the Magician is of manifestation. So if you are, manifesting this individual, if you're praying about this individual to come into your life, you're being heard. The universe hears you, and they're bringing them into your life, even though it's like slowly coming in, that they are coming here. It definitely can be by the end of the year. I feel like that they have a lot of talents. They have a lot of love to give. You have the Ace of Cups here as well. And this is a new connection. There are new feelings here. They're going to understand your journey, where you have been, and care about it. They want to take that and say, hey, let's transform this into a better outcome here. We got new opportunities to try to start something new and fresh. You have 3 aces, ace, 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 which goes to 111. That's definitely going to be your frequency here. And yes, they're great. They have a good head on their shoulders. I feel like that this is a person that, if you've been praying for, that they're about to come forward. This is not a lazy individual. This is a hardworking individual here. A lot of success. I feel like that the next person you meet is going to be an Aquarius. Yeah, I tell you. But I tell you, you're manifesting this person. You're thinking about them. You're manifesting them. Your manifestations, your prayers are being heard, sunshine. Third eye chakra. I love it. I love it, love it. You're so welcome, sunshine. Yeah, it's like it's gonna be great. You're like, man, casually, what's your zodiac sign? Aquarius. I think both of our hair will fall out, sunshine. I mean, like, what? It's the same person. And it's just like the star has come out every single time. And it's just like, and I keep hearing it's not this season, it's the person. I know, it's like you'd be like, I met the Aquarius. I'd be like, ah! And yeah, my hair will fall out. Yeah, I will. I had to find a different spot for my mobile streams. My old knees can't sit here. Like, how much power do I have here? Oh, I'm good. Bring this down here. Yes, Robert. I did yours already. I was on it, Robert. I'm trying to figure something out. Like, I'll sit here, I'll sit in my office, I'll sit in my kitchen. Like, that's what I'm getting ready to do right now, is sit in my kitchen. Let's grab a couple things here. Grab a couple things. We're gonna be traveling. I won't sit in my kitchen. Not so much down here. Gonna turn the camera off for a second. Ooh-wee. My right knee is telling me what's up. It's letting me know I am 40. Alright. I did sat on a pillow this time, and it's just like my knee is just not having it. Maybe I'll do it from my living room. Maybe that's what I'll use my next space. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm back. Now I'm sitting on a chair and it's better. Oh my goodness, it's 5:50 in the morning there. Holy crap. What you doing, Audie? Yeah, now I'm sitting in a chair. It's better. 1, 2, 3. My timer. Yep, even Huckleberry woke up. I woke up the Huck. USA. Yeah, King Huckleberry. Thank you, Phillips. Trying to push the button and it's not going. I'm gonna put this over here. This past weekend, AK and Aquarius, some dating, spent time together. He's extremely protective and thoughtful. What are the next steps with him? Alright. Phillips. This past weekend, AK and Aquarius that they're dating, spent time together. Extremely protective and thoughtful. What could be the next steps with him? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Okay. So I see them taking their time here. I see them taking their time. Well, they definitely have an interest, deep interest in you. I see why they're taking their time. They really feel like that this is something that can go to the next level here. You make them really happy. You make them very happy. I don't think that they have been this happy in a long time. It's like you have been a blessing to their life. It's like you make them want to grow. You make them want to work on things for them on themselves here. That they feel like that you are illuminating a lot of things for them to work on for themselves, and they appreciate it. So it's just like it's this sharing and giving of energy that they can just feel this frequency, and it's just like this mental clarity when it comes to you, my dear. Yeah, you guys are in perfect balance. You have the sun and the moon's in reverse, and the sun is in the upright. Perfect harmony. I love this. I love this energy. For Phillips, anything additional? I love this. Robert, thank you very much for that super. I don't know what my phone's doing. Spread your wings. It's time to fly. Healing begins. See, I'm telling you, you illuminate something in them. You're teaching them that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay. Oh, I love that for you, my dear. Love, love, love. He motivates you too. I love that energy. You're welcome, Phillips. You're welcome. Thank you, Yvette. Alright, next up we have Robert. Back to movement for a second question. I sent my boss a letter noting that I would be resigning if I didn't get an increase. I think he's scared to death. He's been quiet all day. What's next? Alright, so back to movement for Robert. Spirit, what we were talking about. Robert sent his boss notating that they would leave. Thank you for that super. If they did not get an increase, he's been quiet all day. What is next? What is the next step here? My goodness, my goodness. Man, this rocked their world. This rocked their world. Oh my goodness, this is like a complete disaster. It's like they're hoping they have time to fix it. It's just like you have the world, you have the tower, and you have death. 3 major arcanas coming out. They're just like, okay, 2 placement of completions where you could let this go for a new opportunity. But this is like a foundational shift. They don't want you to walk away. They don't want you to walk away. I think they're trying to find the right words. Yep, you're going to get that increase. You're going to get that increase. Like, they don't want you to go anywhere. It's not every day that somebody can just replace you. You have a lot of value, Robert. A lot of value. And like they're recognizing that, and they know something needs to change here. And we got the Pentacles here. That you do work hard. So they're trying to figure this out. They're hoping that they can get this done in the next couple of months, and they're hoping that you will give them that time to make adjustments. But I really feel like by October you'll have an increase here. You have like CEO qualities to you, Robert. I think you know that. I think you know that you have like CEO energy here, Robert. It's amazing. Okay, thank you for your other super. So I hope, I want to pull one of these for you. For Robert. I just want to see. Trust in the process, Robert, like, is coming. I love that for you. Okay, I'm done screaming. Toko, what you doing? Thank you. Alright, for Robert. If Cora could say anything to me, what would that be? Cora, if you could say anything to Robert, what would that be? Cora, if you could say anything to Robert, what would that be? They wish that they just didn't give up. They wish that they weren't afraid of commitment. They wish that they would have given you more time. They feel like that there could have been a better opportunity here if they didn't just quit. But it's like they went with their ignorance of lack of happiness. Like they didn't give you a fair opportunity to really show how much you could shine bright. It's like because you had real positive energies here, but there was a different connection that they wanted to explore, and I feel like that they did not meet their expectations, and you really knew how you felt about them. Like you were like head over heels about them. Might be some action going on here. I feel like they want to talk to you. There's some truth that they want to talk to you about. I feel like if they do talk to you, it's going to be in November. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit, but there's still something that they want to say and explain. And definitely an apology here for Robert. That flu. Holy cannoli. Well-deserved reward. I feel like you're going to hear from them again. I feel like that it will be in the next couple of months. Absolutely. You need my help. Alright. Oh my goodness. Robert, holy crap. Thank you. Oh my god. Like, oh my God. Robert. Like, you're gonna make me cry. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, I'm on it tonight. Thank you so much. This is why Sunshine says don't give up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. My goodness. You're amazing, Robert. Okay. For Toka fan, Scorpio's thoughts after seeing me today. Any physical thought? Oh my God, I wasn't expecting to see him. Robert, thank you for that 10. I'm on it tonight. I appreciate you. Okay, I have Toka for 2 questions, and I'll pick you up, Robert. Scorpio's thoughts after seeing Toka today. Any physical thought? OMG, I wasn't expecting to see him. He said I smelled good, but I felt like I probably looked a little tired to him. Alright, Scorpio, what are your thoughts after seeing Toka? Fan today, y'all saying that, you know, they smell good and everything. Scorpio, you being your Scorpio self, putting yourself out there. But any physical thought? Ah. Yeah. Okay, let's see. This, I'll tell you what. This Scorpio really has feelings. Like their thoughts are getting a little spicy. They have had a lot of dreams about you. They have had fantasies about you. Trying to keep it PG in here, but you know, this Scorpio is running wild. We need to tame the Scorpio. We gotta we gotta tame the Scorpio because they're all thinking all kinds of naughty things. They do like you. I feel like they're gonna talk to you again really soon. Yeah, you got the Scorpio feeling all kinds, all in their head. They're resting. They're like, yep, like I want to bring you some action. Toka. Embrace. They want to embrace you, hold you. Not only do they want to smell you, but they want you in their arms and smell you. My goodness. Okay, Scorpio. My goodness. I mean, bad Scorpio. Bad, bad, bad. What's going on in the room? What's going on with Aunt? Okay. All right, question 2. His next actions tomorrow. At least for on Thursday. His next actions tomorrow. His vacation on Thursday. Next actions tomorrow. Alright, they're hoping that they get to see you before they leave. I don't know why I just heard bow chicka wow cow. Like, they may be wanting to get cuddly with you. I mean, their thoughts are you in their mind in a different way. Yeah, I definitely feel like they want to see you before they leave on vacation. I feel like they want to take you out. I'm going to say that, Spirit. My goodness. Even Spirit's being naughty right now. Yeah, it's like I see them wanting to take you out. My goodness. Yeah, this Scorpio is in their feelings. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Yeah, they want to use that wand. My goodness. Spread your wings. They're very curious about you. They don't want you to go anywhere. My goodness, my goodness. Toka fan, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think this is when we'll come on. Yes, Raymond. I think this is a good time to come on. Okay, next up we have Robert. Oops, where did it go? Uh-oh. Okay, there it went. Okay. Okay, for Robert. When Cora returns, let's say here for a minute, I think she wants a second chance. What do you see? Cora, would you like a second chance with Robert? Would you like a second chance here with Robert, Cora? Okay. Cora, do you want a second chance with Robert? Hoo hoo hoo! They've been waiting for the moment. Losing you was a very painful thing for them. Very painful. And I just heard, I want you back. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, looking ahead, I see, yeah, a lot of fire. This is going to come in pretty quick. They do want another chance here. They're highlighting October here. They do want a second chance. I just heard, I want a second chance and I'm not going to mess it up this time. I really feel like that they broke your heart, my dear. I really feel like that they broke you. But you rebuilt. And it's just like, and you want to see true change in them before you give them your heart. But they do want to give this another chance. They really do. My goodness, everything that came shooting out that deck. Alright, for Robert and Cora. Yeah, lead by example. Lead by example. Yeah, I'm seeing by October. they would like a second chance. Damn, you're cooking with grease tonight. Well, I'm just cooking it away. Robert. Oh my goodness. Okay, up next we have Toka. Sorry, donated for one more question, lover, right? Has Scorpio looked at my newest TikTok photos today? Sorry, I'm not being nosy as fuck. I think he lurks, but I'm not sure. Alright. But Toka fan. Alright, Scorpio, have you looked at Toka's newest TikTok photo today? Have you looked? Robert, thank you very much for that super. Your blessings tonight are appreciated. Thank you so much. Toka, Scorpio, have you looked at their newest TikTok today? Woohoo! Yeah, they sure did, and they liked it. They sure did. And I won't be surprised if they leave a comment. They definitely hit that like button real quick. Man, they are just after you here. Yeah, they checked it out. They liked it. I won't be surprised if they leave a comment on it. They definitely liked it, yes. They watch you. They just see you as this bright light. Yeah, I feel like the Scorpio is going to be hot on the trail, Toka. Sacral chakra places a thought of emotion here. I like that. I like that from a Scorpio. We like that from a Scorpio. I literally can't find his account. He's so low-key. He hides out. You're welcome, my dear. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Shut the chat down. It's all me now. Shut the chat down. You're like, it's all me. It's all me now. When Corey gets back there, will be terms and conditions to her together. She caused a lot of pain. A lot. Do you see her being humble enough to handle that? Cool. Once you get back, there's going to be terms and conditions to y'all being together with Robert. Cause a lot of pain, Cora. Are you going to be humble enough to handle that? Are you going to be humble enough to handle that? Ooh. They sure are. They have thought about, like, if they get another opportunity, how would they present themselves to you? Very humble. Like, walking in faith. Like, really know that if you tell them, hey, you know, that we can start this, but we're moving at a snail's pace here. We need to slowly rebuild. This isn't you just jumping in my arms and we're just picking it up right off again. No, it's like this is going to take time to rebuild. Time will tell. That's the key. Time will tell here. And that's really where you're going to be. It's just like, I need to see if you are going to invest your time in me as I have invested in you, where I had lost it with you. Now you get to wait your turn. On relevance of time, this isn't going to move as quick as you want. Like, that's why I feel like some of that terms and conditions that you have, that may have something to do with it there. But I do see them humble. You have a lot of pentacles here. I really feel like that they lied and deceived you, betrayed you. And you need to make sure to be like, you know what, I am the one and I'm the only one. There's not going to be any of this third party talking behind my back, talking to other people kind of BS. It's just like, we're not doing that. You know? I'm laughing at what you put in the chat. But they are going to be humble, and I feel like that they can handle this because they understand from their own greed of what happened last time, and they took that time away from you. So it's just like it's going to take time to regrow this. But you're not there to have your time wasted, and so they're there with their cup and saying, you know what, I will accept what you're willing to give me, and time is fine. I have time. I deserve to wait, but I would like to see that one day that we can move forward together, and not having a little chip on the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Wolfpack, a lot of terms. What flew? Dedicated effort. I see them putting everything together. Marilyn, thank you very much for that super. Dedicated effort. I do see them signing stuff. I do see them coming to your terms, my dear. I see dedicated effort in this. Absolutely. Yeah, like, everything here. Wolfpack, I told you to close. I told you, Wolfpack, I told you, close the chat. You're like, I'm going to be sitting here setting up supers. You're like, you know, oh no. Wow, okay, reconnected. Good thing. Oh my goodness. Okay. For Marilyn, thank you so much. Okay, what are the current thoughts, feelings from LJ in terms of me and our relationship? Why did she message me tonight? Okay, LJ. What are your current thoughts and feelings, LJ, in terms of me and in between Marilyn and your relationship? Why did you message tonight? Raymond, thank you for your super. Okay, from Marilyn, LJ, why did you message tonight? Alright, they're hoping there can be peace. There's a part of them that kind of knows that they were, when it comes to your situation, that they were being selfish. There was them being selfish, some insecurity, some problems there, and they want an opportunity to correct what is going on here. And they feel like that there's a part of them that might get their hand bit. You know, because I feel like that you're just not going to let them just step towards you without acknowledging any pain or any situation that occurred here. I feel like that they're in a position that they are willing to admit where they were wrong, where they were wrong here. I'm getting that they want to move on. They want to move on. They want you to be a part of their life. They're ready to speak the truth. Yeah, it's just like, friendship, it's like friendship, coming together. I heard to break bread. Um, they don't want this chapter to end. They don't want this to end. So I see further communication coming from them. They want to show you that they do care. If they screwed up in any way, that they're willing to admit it, that they're willing to confront what has been done, and at the same time, the apologies that need to take place when it comes to this situation. Robert, thank you for that. Super. I definitely appreciate it. Okay, Raymond, go ahead and post your question when you're ready, and then we have Robert. Robert, oh my goodness. You're welcome. Marilyn, you're welcome. Robert, thank you for that. Super. Alright, Raymond. I heard my ex still spying on me and wants to come back, realizing she's too old for the club scene. What you see? Alright, Raymond. I heard that their ex is spying on Raymond. Wants them back, realizing she's too old for the club scene. What's going on here? Do they actually want to be with Raymond again? Is this really... It's fine. They're really hoping that you give them another opportunity. There's a part of you that have thought about it, but it's just like you have to know that you can trust in them again. Robert, thank you so much. That you can trust them in communication. I feel like that they do want to talk to you. I feel like they do want to talk to you. They want to have an opportunity to explain themselves, and I'm hearing like to explain myself and to try to have a renewal of opportunity here, and to see if you're willing to give them a chance. But you don't want to feel like you're just in this as like because they don't have any options. That's kind of where you're sitting. You're like, don't come back to me because you feel like you can't find what you're looking for out there when you already had it and you dropped it. You had it and you dropped it. But they want to talk to you about like divine truth. They want to have a conversation with you. But they want a second chance with you. But I feel like that's why you're hesitant. But there's definitely unfinished business here. But I don't see you offering anything to them if they haven't shown that they have made any changes. And if you feel like that they're the same way, you're going to leave them out in the cold. For Raymond and their situation here. Yeah, healing needs to start somewhere. And if they haven't done anything to help to heal themselves, heal the situation, you're closing that chapter. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Robert. Yes, she has. The club life is done. Okay. So I got a bunch for Robert. Okay, Okay, I want to make sure I'm starting off at the right one here. Okay. For Robert, what does Cora's family think about me and the way she did me? When we broke up, I feel like I broke up with them too. I love them. Alright, what does Cora's family think about Robert and the way Cora broke up with Robert? How did y'all feel about the situation? How did you all feel about the situation? Ooh, wasn't right. They were very much against this split. They thought this was going to be forever, and it should have been. They felt like that there was a lot of toxicity, not from you, but from Cora, and they kept asking why. Because they didn't understand. Like, your emotion, everything, you did everything for Cora. You did everything, and they saw your effort and everything that you did, and they really felt bad for you. They really felt bad, but they felt like they had to pick a side, and they didn't feel like that this was the right decision on Cora's part. They do miss you. You have been in their thoughts, and they do miss you. They definitely did care about you, and they still do, for what I'm saying, and they feel your heartbreak, and they felt really bad about that situation. For Robert, what does Andrew think about me, my boss at another company, DHF? Andrew, what do you think about Robert at the company, DHF? What does Andrew think about Robert at another company, DHF? Alright, that's interesting. There's a little bit of jealousy here. So they want to take action here. They do like you, but I feel like that there's an essence of you that they tend us to be a selfish person to begin with. So I don't feel like this is necessarily just directed at you. But they feel like that you're a person that works really hard, that you're a person that's organized. They do like you. They feel like that you're worth more. I feel like this is another place where there should be more opportunity for you as well. And I feel like that they're going to talk to you about that. They do feel like you work hard. They feel like you handle responsibility well. And they don't want any trouble with you. But in essence, they feel they don't have any problems towards you. I feel like that emotionally that they could show more emotional standpoint, more appreciation, respect. That's what I'm getting. It's like showing more lines of respect so it doesn't feel weird coming into the situation here is what I'm getting when it comes to that situation. Robert, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, and your next one here. I want to make sure I don't skip any here, Robert. Okay, when Cora comes back, will the cow jump over the moon? Asking the question in code. Pow chicka wow cow. Okay. Asking the question in code. Thank you for the super. Robert, thank you so much. when Cora comes back, will the cow jump over the moon? You know what I'm saying? You know, something's gonna go on. The first card that I get is the sun. It sure is. I definitely have missed that, and the essence too is because there's a lot of soul, a lot of deep spiritual connection that you add to it. It's not just the motion in the ocean. It's from your heart and soul. That is that process for you here. So yeah, there is spicy time here. Whoo, absolutely. But heard I missed the wand. We got the Two of Wands, the Page of Wands, we got the Eight of Wands, we got the wand going on here. We got the Magician, Two of Swords, and the Hangman. Yeah, they and the Chariot. They missed the motion in the ocean. King of Wands. Yes, there's gonna be some spicy time going on here. Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, it's just like, whoa, we got naked people here with the lovers even. Yes. It's just like they miss the depth of what you have here, Robert. Thank you. Okay. See you next one. I want to purchase another house one day. Okay. I currently live in a 1 million home with 3 stories. Robert, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you. I want to purchase another house one day. I currently live in a 1 million home with 3 stories, but I want another house, 4 million, with 4 stories. Will I be able to get this one day in the future and pay it off? Okay, for Robert, right now they live in a 1 million home, but they want to purchase another house that's 4 million with 4 stories. Will they be able to get this one day and pay it off? They be able to get this one day and pay it off. Doo-wee. It's gonna be a lot of hard work. But yes, you will. It's gonna be a lot of hard work, but from what I'm seeing so far, I mean, I feel like because this is your dream, this is like what you want to do. I don't feel like you're gonna have any type of rejection from this. I feel like that, yeah, 9 of Cups. This is your dream, your goal, and I feel like that you're gonna make this happen, and it's gonna happen for you. Yeah, you got the Pentacles here, so it's just like you're gonna be able to really see the fruits of your labor. Like everything that you have been doing to make this happen for yourself, that you're going to be able to do that, and it very will. I could definitely see this taking place within the next 3 years. The next 1 to 3 years. I'm seeing on that one. Robert, you literally shut down the chat. Today's show is all about Robert. Robert is here. Robert's here. Thank you so much for your donations. I definitely appreciate it. Okay. This is getting your questions here. Robert, thank you so much for the super. Okay. what is coming up for me at CGC and POC? These are other companies that I work for. I see good things. What do you see? Okay. Spirit. Robert's working at CGC and POC. These are other companies that they're with. They feel like that there's good things with these companies. Is that so? CGC and POC. This is good opportunities with these companies for Robert. Woo-wee! Absolutely. I feel like that you'll be well recognized there. Like, absolutely. I feel like definitely it's worth staying with both of these companies. I wouldn't go anywhere. I feel like they see your worth, your value. They appreciate you, and they appreciate the value you bring, the thought that you bring to the table, your ideas, your confidence. Yes, good things are coming with both of these companies. You're in the right place. If you're wondering if you're in the right place being with these companies, yes, you are. Alright, what does Deborah think about me? I think she has forgiven me. I had to let her go from a company because she was underperforming, but it truly was a hard decision for me. I gave her a great package. Okay, Deborah, what do you think about Robert? Have you forgiven Robert? They had to let you go because you're unfortunately underperforming. But Robert gave you a great package. Have you forgiven Robert? Woo-wee! Yes, they have. That's beautiful. Got the Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups with the High Priestess coming out really quick. They have. And the Empress, like, they're happy with the package that you gave them, that they thought that was very thoughtful. They didn't feel disregarded, and they knew at the end of the day that they weren't performing the way that they should have been performing. They don't blame you. They have forgiven you. They're in a happier place too. I got the 10 of Cups here, Temperance. This is healed. Yeah, so they have forgiven you and everything is good. And I feel like where they are now, they're in a better place as well. So I think everything came apart and went its separate ways, and both are achieving and in the way that it's supposed to. So sometimes we're presented challenges that and hard decisions, but it leads that next person to the right journey of where they're supposed to be. So that's awesome to see. Okay. See up next. Okay. Are my brother and his wife going to end up getting divorced, or are they going to end up staying together? Alright. For Robert's brother and his wife, are they going to end up getting a divorce, or are they going to end up staying together? What's going to happen in this situation? I just heard I'm really tired, I'm really tired, I'm really tired. I feel like that your brother has put a lot into this marriage and has received very little. Emotionally and when it comes to work. It's like they have put so much in this and they have only gotten so little back. This is gonna... They are gonna get a divorce. There's no passion. There's no love here. I just hear I'm being worked like a workhorse. Yeah, I can see why they're tired. Like, they want the happy family. and they're trying to desperately hold on to that because I feel like they don't want to start over. And so this is something that they're still thinking about. But if nothing changes within the next 2 to 3 years, and it's unfortunate that they're going to hold on to it for that long, but the next 2 to 3 years, I see a divorce coming. Needs to get strong enough to have a voice just to say, you know what, I'm not happy. You don't make me happy. You have taken my happiness. And he has 3 aces here. Ace of Wands in reverse, Ace of Swords in the upright, so finally speaking their truth of what they need, and the Ace of Cups here in the reverse, that they're tired of being stuck in an emotional void. They have had enough, and I feel like that they have to reach that point to finally say, you know what, boom. And it's like, and things could even start happening really by the end of this year, but it might take them 2 to 3 years to actually finally get the divorce finalized. But I see your brother giving up. And it's unfortunate because like their true emotion with this, that they really just wanted to have a happy family, and they did everything to make that happen. But I feel like that they're better off because his wife really mistreats him. Really mistreats him. Thank you for that other super, Robert. I definitely appreciate you. Okay. Okay, what happened in the marriage with Cora and the other guy? Why didn't the marriage work? Give me the tea, no filter. We need the tea here, Spirit. What happened in the marriage with Cora and the other guy? Why did this marriage fail? Why did this marriage fail? Ooh. He was ready to move on. There was also cheating in the marriage. There was cheating on his side. I feel like she received karmic debt. Wasn't a lot of happiness. I feel like this marriage didn't really have a solid foundation to begin with. And I feel like within the first few months of being married, Cora felt like they made a mistake. There wasn't a lot of faithfulness here. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of love here. There was a lot of stepping out of this marriage, and he did it as well. I feel like a lot of times that she was like, okay, what I just heard too is that like her voice was silenced, like she couldn't speak her truth, wasn't really respected at all. Definitely this was a karmic debt. Like how she treated you is how her now ex-husband treated her. Cheated, mistreated. I'm hearing a lot of yelling. There's a lot of arguing here. And he always said that she was selfish. Selfish, and my nose is tickling. Like there's an energy, that a spirit here that wants to talk to someone, and I kept getting my nose. There was a lot of lying, a lot of dishonesty, and so like this divorce should have happened sooner. Like there was so much irresponsibility on both sides, but really on their side. So this is really a karmic debt that got played out. Like how she treated you, this happened to her, and so she got a taste of what she did. Got a taste of what she did, and I feel like that's why she's coming back and has this apology for you, and is willing to go with your terms and conditions, because now they know what it feels like to be treated like you, you don't matter. Now you know what it feels like to have someone step out on you. Now you know what it feels like to have someone disrespect you. Now you know what it feels like to have somebody make you feel like you're on the back burner all the time, and it's just like no matter what you do, the wheels are coming off. Got a taste for it, didn't like it. Thank you for that, super. All right, for Robert. I have a few tax returns that I need to wrap up. I was a little worried about it, but I think I'm overthinking. Will my tax situation be okay? And for Robert, will their tax situation be okay? They had to work on a few tax returns that they need to wrap up, but will their tax situation be okay? Will their tax situation be okay? Yes. It's like I see things proceeding forward. I see things really good. Yes. So it's just like the Pentacles that I'm seeing, they're in the right position. You got the Five of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Pentacles in the upright. So it's like, although it's taking you a little extra time to get this wrapped up, I see your tax situation being okay, and there being opportunity. You got the Nine of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and Six of Pentacles. Yes, this is going to be good. Your tax situation is going to be great. Okay, for Robert, thank you for that super. I appreciate you. For Robert, I signed up for a program called PSLF to have my student loans forgiven in a few years. I have to work for a nonprofit for 10 years. I have already worked for 8 years, only have 2 more left. Okay. Will this get rectified with PSLF? Their student loans, will it be forgiven in a few years? I've worked 8 of the 10 years for a nonprofit to have their loans be forgiven. Yeah, this has taken some time, hasn't it? But yes, I see them being forgiven. You've worked really hard on this here. You took it seriously. It's like you weren't like casually just working for the nonprofit, like, okay, well, I'm just here just to do this. Like, you took it to heart and actually put a effort towards this here. So yes, I see. Yep, you got 10, 10, 10, that of completion and that of 10 years. Yes. Fantastic. All right. Thank you for that super. What are Zenita's feelings for you? Zenita's feelings for Robert. Alright, so they wanted to invest some time with you. There's some passion here. But they felt like there was a sense of disconnection. I feel like in the long run, like that, like there's a lot of blockages here. I feel like that any decision they make when it comes to you will be like really quick decisions. But the pentacles that I'm seeing, it's just like, it's kind of like a slow burn. I feel like that they have feelings towards you, but intuitively they know that they're really conflicted about this, about going in depth about how they feel. But they don't think that you would be happy when it comes to them. Yep, 9 of Cups here in reverse. Okay. Dink. So yeah, so if this is a situation that is moving out of your life, or it is moving out of your life, there's not a significant loss here. And so I see them just kind of shifting in a different direction. So if they randomly stop talking to you, don't take it personally. They know that this was just meant to go in a different direction. Robert, thank you so much for all the donations. Thank you for your blessings. Like, I really appreciate you so much. Okay, for Robert, I wanted to ask for a raise at my church. Should I ask for this? If I do, will it be successful? Honestly, I shouldn't have to ask. Truly, I want to ask for a raise at their church. Should they ask for this? Personally, I don't feel like they should have to ask. Let's see, should they ask for this raise from their church? Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, and trying to say, oh, but you know, do it for the church. Yes. I would ask for it, and if they're able to do it, I see them doing it. Yep. It's just like, ask for the raise, yep. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles to that 10 of Pentacles right there, and it's just like, you know, sorry that you had to wait for it, is really that next step, how they feel. So that's a yes on that one. Alright, lately I've had a lot of big bills, just a lot of big financial bills coming at me all at once while I recover financially. Alright, well, Robert recover financially. They're getting hit with a lot of big bills all at once here. Well, they recover from this. Woo-wee! The first card out, we get the Empress next to the 10 of Pentacles. That's what we want to see when we're looking for a positive investment here when it comes to money, like recovering from situations here. You will recover from this, although that everything kind of hit you at once, kind of knocked you off your feet. You're going to be able to recover from this, from what I am seeing here. It's like not a lot that's going to take you down here. I love this, yes. Yeah, from what I'm seeing is that you will financially recover from this. I even see the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. You will recover from this. Thank you for the super. Thank you for the other super. Oh my goodness. How does Naisha Grant feel about Robert? All right, they like you. They like you. They feel like that you're very loyal. They don't have anything negative to say. They feel like that you're a very committed individual. They feel like that you go after the things that you want. They feel like that you're very successful. They don't really have anything negative to say. They feel like that you're a funny person, have a childlike nature, like you can take a serious situation and make it funny to get people to relax. I don't see a lot of negative energy around this at this time. I think that if they do come around or you do communicate with them, that there's not a lot of negativity that is around this at this time. Robert, thank you so much. Robert, my goodness, thank you so much. And I will be right back, Robert. I'm going to take a brief break here. I need to take my epilepsy medication. And I'm going to make myself another coffee. I'm also going to check, are you doing good on battery? So yeah, so just 1 second and I'll be right back. So I'm going to hide well, I'll just leave it up. But I'm just going to make a cup of coffee. I still have some coffee here, but I need to take my epilepsy medication. I didn't even realize the time that it just went by. 1 second. Okay, I'm almost back. Okay. Okay. Right now it's 7:38 p.m. here. Okay. Thank you, Robert. Okay. I've always wanted to pastor a second church one day. Do you see that happening for me one day? Also, do you see my current church growing in the future? All right. Spirit. Robert has always wanted to pastor a second church one day. Will that happen for them? Will their current church also grow? Wow, I've didn't just step down from the clouds. Oh my goodness. When the Lord speaks, the Lord speaks. And yes, that you will pastor a second church one day. And your current church is going to build. I see a bigger community forming. And the way that you do it is just so beautiful. It really speaks to people's soul. They really feel the word, and it's just like, and you really talk about, the way up from struggles, and it's not putting blame on people and saying, you know what, this is how you can pick yourself up, and just like, I'm really feeling like I just like, feel the word, it's like, and it's like in just in your soul, so much depth, that you provide. And so, yes, I see on both that you will build a stronger community, you will pastor a second church. Yes, a lot of success when it comes to that. It's just like you're definitely on the road where you need to be when it comes to that. For Robert, Spirit, I've been really struggling trying to manage my weight lately. All right. How can I get this under control? Any advice there? Actually, yes. I actually do have some advice. I'm not a medical professional. I'll say that right now. Not a medical professional. But the one things that you want to maybe explore is seeing if you have a gluten intolerance somewhere. Okay. Um, Definitely cutting out fast food, making smaller meals at home. Get yourself a mini air fryer. Okay. And you can fry up some like gluten-free chicken and get like a barbecue ranch sauce and make that for your dinner that has a lot of protein, or you can have that be your lunch so that it gives you a lot of protein. It will give you like 43 grams of protein. So the thing is, if you're sitting a lot, you want to make sure that you get out and get a walk. Like, so if you get up early in the morning, go walk a mile, go walk 3 miles. Another thing that you can do is starting basic workouts. If you work out at least 20 minutes a day, every day, and this is adding like weightlifting, some yoga poses, some Pilates stuff, um that's something that can help when it comes to managing your weight, making sure you drink enough water. That's the biggest things for cravings. A lot of times that when we think that we're hungry, we're actually thirsty. So really, so take your weight and split it in half, and that's how many ounces of water you should be consuming every day. You know, if you have 2 cups of coffee, that actually goes towards your hydration. But if you drink any more than that, then that's when it starts you start getting dehydrated. Also, adding an electrolyte drink to your daily diet. So if you have one like the one I use here, it's a Body Armor. You know, I drink one of those a day. You know, that helps my electrolytes and everything stay in balance there. Because I'm losing weight myself. You know, I lost 15 pounds, but I work out 20 minutes a day. I walk 3.2 miles a day, and getting the weight under control. So that's something that you can do there that could be a benefit for you. Okay, so there are 2 employees that I don't like at DHF. Do you see them getting fired ever? All right, for Robert. The 2 employees at DHF that Robert doesn't really care for, will they be getting fired at some point? Will they be getting fired at some point? Ooh, yeah. I do see them getting fired. I do see them moving on. It will definitely be this year, between now and the end of this year. They will be getting fired. And I feel like a lot of it too is because they don't really bring a lot to the table. Like, they don't work as hard as everybody else. They don't work as hard as you. They always have an excuse. I would call one of them like this Mr. and Mrs. excuse. Like, they always have an excuse for why something isn't done. And I feel like that they're very dramatic as well. If there's an issue, that they always overdo it within the emotion department. So yeah, so from what I'm seeing here, between now and the end of the year, but it is here 26, so yeah, it's gonna happen this year from what I'm seeing. Okay. If Cora and I get back together, I worry about my ex-wife's reaction. She's the mother of my child. Do you see her being vindictive? So could cause some drama. I want her to be happy and move on. Okay. So, Spirit, if Robert and Cora do get back together, they worry about their ex-wife's reaction. That's the mother of their child. Will she be vindictive in any way and cause some drama? At the end of the day, Robert just wants her to move on and be happy. What's gonna happen, Spirit? Wow, I think that this is gonna be a big surprise. First out, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups, in the upright. I think their biggest issue is the fact that Cora is your soulmate, your life partner, and that's why this is coming back. And I really feel for the mother of your child, because I feel like that she has tried to find other people, and she keeps pulling in the wrong people. She has to learn how to love herself. and then emit that energy frequency out to truly realize all the love that she needs really is inside her. And as she does that, then she'll illuminate out and be able to find someone that's going to make her happy. But in terms of this, like, I think she's going to be surprised, but there's a lot of healing here. I don't feel like she's going to be vindictive. I don't feel like that she's going to intentionally try to cause drama. She may have an opinion. I think she's going to be surprised. But a lot of it is more of, thank you, Spirit. It's more of the fact that she wants to make sure that you're going to be good. She's just going to have questions. Be like, why are you taking her back if she lied, cheated on you, and did you wrong? Why are you taking her back? Why are you bringing this back together? That's the biggest thing. So it's more questions, not to cause drama, but there's going to be some confusion there and be like, you're really going to put yourself through this again? Because I feel like when you went through this, like, there was such a depletion from you that the mother of your child never saw you collapse the way you did. You emotionally came apart and collapsed, and that was hard for her to witness, because the mother of your child never wanted to see you be done wrong, and felt really bad when it happened. So I see coming through here, it's just like, wants you to be happy, and I see them being more protective towards you than vindictive. It's a lot of questions of, why? Are you sure? Are things going to actually be different this time around? So there's a lot of questions in regards to that, Robert. Oh, thank you, Sunshine. Wolfie, whenever I see your posted shows, they were always 111, 222 views. I've noticed that many times. And Spirit is trying to speak to me. I went today and did a little self-care and went and got my face waxed, and my total uh came out to 80/80, like after tip and everything. So yeah, I went and got my eyebrows done and got everything done. Like, oh, Robert, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for your donations and your time and your blessings. Thank you so much. It's like, yeah. It's like, just doing a little self-care. Like how I tell everybody else, and make sure that you're taking care of you. I had to take care of myself. So I take a page out of my own book there for a minute. Amazing life. Amazing life. I think this is a good time. I think we found the time to come online. So I will be doing evening shows starting at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And we're just going to go through, and, it's like you accept the blessings when they're there. And Robert is just so kind. Like, wow. And it's just like, I didn't know what to do. Like, when I grabbed my phone, I almost dropped my phone. I was just like, what? Just wow. But I'm happy for tonight. I'm happy that, finally found the right time. Absolutely. So there's some things that we're gonna tinker with as well. So it's just like I'm gonna leave the two lives I have up, and then I'm gonna set up some other ones. Marilyn, thank you very much for that super. Thank you for all your blessings this evening, Marilyn. I definitely appreciate you and your continued support to the channel. You're amazing. What are the current thoughts, feelings, intentions of NJ regarding me and our relationship? What are the current thoughts, feelings, intentions of NJ regarding Marilyn and their relationship? Alright, I feel like that they want truth. They want truth, they want opportunity, they want the toxicity out. 3 major arcanas coming out first. The moon in reverse, the magician in the upright, and the devil in reverse. Like really getting to this place of detachment. Like anything negative in the situation they would like to see removed. I feel like healing is important here. We got the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like that they're really going to invest in this. I do feel like they care. But I feel like that you give more than you receive, Marilyn. And I feel like that this is in total just the things that have happened here. It's just like you give so much, you give so much of your heart, and for there to be backlash. So that's something here. I do feel like that they want to find a way to find peace in the matter. I feel like they care, but they do. They do care. They do care, but I do feel like although I have the devil in reverse, it's just like I'm really staring at this devil, and I feel like that there has been toxicity in this situation, and there still may be some toxicity in this situation. But the heart that you have, that you still put it out there, and I feel like that this is a situation where you kind of get taken advantage of. So I would say a cautionary handling of this situation and just allowing them back in your life. I would let the energy be stagnant here, and just, and a lot of it is just like, okay, thank you, Spirit. It's not up to you for you to carry their emotional baggage. You're not here to be a punching bag for somebody else. That's the biggest thing here. Okay, you don't have to deal with someone else's reckless behavior and their problems. So that's a big thing here. It's like, although that they want to come back, that they want to have a relationship here, that there's not, they haven't done enough on their own healing. Like, even though I have the devil in reverse, I feel like that there's still a toxicity to them, that they haven't done enough healing. So I would watch out for this. This may be a chapter or a point of separation. There should be distance. You should distance yourself a little bit here. So it's just like emotionally you don't get taken advantage of. Right? It's a female family member. All right, there we go. It's just like, I would watch out. I would keep them at a distance, an arm's distance here. Watch what they do, but definitely I feel like that they still have some toxicity with them. I wouldn't just, this releases. I feel like that they have their own emotional baggage that they're going to try to drop off to you. And you have to be strong with the fact of saying, you know what, this isn't the place for it. I care. I can hold space for you, but it's not up to me to take your emotional baggage and hold on to this and watch me drown with it. It's not for you to. So I would say within the situation that if they're here to take advantage emotionally of you, that you have to set up firmer boundaries when it comes to family members and even in other relationships in your life, Marilyn. We have to learn to put those firm boundaries, and that we can love from the heart, but we can't make other people feel that vibration from themselves. They need to be able to look in themselves and love. It starts here. We gotta love ourselves first before we can radiate out our love towards other people. All the love that we need is right here, and it starts with the self. Um, and that's what they need to learn in this situation, Marilyn. Yeah. Y'all love to be here. You're so welcome, Marilyn. Thank you so much for your super chat and your support to the channel. I definitely appreciate you. And even your kind words where you told me not to quit. I definitely appreciate it. It's like we're going to keep pushing. I have my vision where I want this channel to go. And I'm not going to quit. Y'all like being here? I'm glad you guys like being here. Alright, how much life do I have here? I'm doing good. Thank you, Adi. Thank you so much. That's what it's going to take. Step by step. Step by step. You're still here too. And what is your question that you needed my help so bad for? Oh, thank you, Adi. Need to know about your future? For Aunt, tell me about what's going on in there. What's gonna go on in their future? Your Aunt. Okay. It's a lot of slow growth, a lot of disappointments right now. Yeah. A lot of disappointments here. You have to get to a point where things are not producing results for you, that you need to let it go and realize that it's not the fruit or the seed that you were trying to produce that has zero worth. You need to let go of things that are no longer serving you, and even though it may be hard to do, and as you're working hard towards things, you have to cut out the things that are a standstill and you feel like you're walking into a wall. Okay? As you detach from that kind of energy, there's going to be an opportunity for you. There's better opportunities for you in your future. And where you have been so hard on yourself, there's no one else that needs to be hard on you, because you're your toughest critic. You're supposed to learn from these experiences that you have been through, especially in the present moment, that you're supposed to focus on the dreams of where you want to go. And that all the sadness that you have felt, that it's for a reason, okay? That there is a karmic shift that is happening. There's a spiritual awakening that you are going through. And even though it's tough, and we call it the dark night of the soul, okay? So it's within your shadow, okay? That you have to shine light on your shadow self, and it's the parts of you that you don't necessarily want to recognize, that aren't necessarily the prettiest. But as you work through these things, that there's going to be rapid response of opportunity for you. I feel like within the next 5 months that there is a huge shift for you. You have to be to a point that you need to slow some things down. Don't make rash decisions. I feel like better boundaries is more significant for you here. You need to have the courage to be able to step towards those challenges when they step towards you here. For Aunt, please, Spirit. Anything additional? You're welcome. You need to rebuild. So you're going through the tower. You're truly going through the dark night of the soul. You're going through the tower. It's time for you to rebuild on a foundation that you can be proud of. It's time for you to open up through your whole body and realize that you can do it. That you can achieve the things that you want, but you have to let go of the things that are trying to hold you back. People that are trying to hold you back, the people that are telling you, see, challenging times, you're going through it. Challenging times. But you need to lead by example. You need to show that you can rise up regardless of what other people are saying. It doesn't matter. It's like you need to go after what you want. And I know that this is a very lonely journey that you're on, but when you come out on the other side, you're going to be on top. You're going to be on top. You got the Magician here with manifest. Manifest the things that you want, what you desire, and believe that with your whole heart. And as you find the balance in your life is where you'll find peace, my friend. I hope that message found you well. And you're welcome. And I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I noticed you. And I was blessed this evening, and I gave that blessing back to you. Yes, Adi, you can ask. Absolutely. All right, for Adi. I feel extremely drawn to babies and little children. Does this have to do with my life purpose in this lifetime, or is it related to something I experienced in a past life? All right, for Adi. You feel drawn to children and kids. Does this have to do with their life purpose in this lifetime? Or was this something of a past life? Babies. Okay, so this has something to do with the past life. And boy, were you busy. In a past life, you had 8 children. And you were a very wonderful mother. All the children were well. They're showing me an era of 1915. But there was a loss of your life. So although that they grew and that they were well, you were not. There was a sickness that got you. So I feel like you're drawn to children now because there were time that you lost in that past life. So definitely have the closeness there. It's going to help to heal past life wounds in the present moment. So definitely, am I going to have a biological child in this lifetime? Let's see. You want baby? You want a baby? Let's see if you have baby. Let's see if you have baby in this lifetime. Body, spirit. Will they have a baby in this lifetime? Will they have a baby in this lifetime? Will they have a baby in this lifetime? Ooh-wee! Yes, you will. And I see 2. You're going to have 2 children. You're going to have a boy and a girl. So when the time is right, this is in your alignment, in your life purpose. I love this. Got the 4 of Wands. Yes. I want to see what comes out here. Body. Okay, you have reach out and refusing to see. Okay, so you have to see that in your future that this is going to happen for you. Really focus on your third eye and just go with the flow. Go with the flow, baby. Go with that. And the sadness of the past life, release that energy. Flow into that energy and deal with it within your heart chakra, your third eye and your heart chakra. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely, and this is the time to do it because right now the Lionsgate portal is already open. No, not really. You're welcome, Audie. Sometimes it's the spiritual meaning behind the fly is actually challenging you if you can come from love or come from a place of darkness. Okay, so it's just like, instead of killing the fly, can you free it? Okay, so even I had that today. I had a grasshopper that got into my home. Instead of killing it, I trapped it in a bottle and I got it outside and I released it. So sometimes where we can be harsh and simple insects that we can get rid of, that we're meant to rescue, because we are all life. We have been the fly, we've been the lion, we've been these animals, not just human. And the more that we recognize that, the better off the world would be. We have been every chapter. And Gemini, thank you so much for that PayPal. Thank you, Audie. I'm happy to help. What did Q think and feel about our overall in-person interaction today? We had a bit more interaction than usual. Okay. Q, what did you think and feel about your overall in-person interaction with XOXO? We had a bit more interaction than usual. Don't seem to want to talk about it as much. Oh, hoo-hoo, Knight of Cups. You had them and their feelings. Queen of Cups. Justice in the upright. Let's go. This interaction is good. We got the Lovers here and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like that this is going to continue to grow here. They really think emotionally that you're wonderful. They really feel like that you have the true confidence in your life and who you are. That it's like this solid energy. And they want more of a closeness here with you. So this is a really good energy. They really want to see where this can go. Like, you give them a sense of peace and happiness and proceeding to want to move forward. I feel like that they've had a history where they've been hurt in the past, and I feel like that you make them feel less defeated of their past, and in the current moment that they can stand in their power and really move into more of a positive direction here. You allow them to communicate clearer, and that's a big part of it. So this is a good interaction here. Let's see for XOXO. When it comes to Q, let's see. Anything additional? Telling you, coming together. Coming together. This is all coming together. Change your focus. And with all that green, this is within the heart chakra. As you change your focus, things are going to continue to grow and blossom. More green, like this is all heart dreams coming true, coming together. Change your focus. Know that your dreams are coming true and things are happening here. Awesome energy here for you. Don't feel helpless and hopeless. Yeah, wow. Awesome energy there. You're welcome. Thank you. Alright, everybody. I think I'm getting ready to wrap up this live. This is last call for donations. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, for Audie, for being here. You guys are wonderful mods. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Sunshine, thank you for everything that you did for me today. I definitely appreciate it. Robert, big shout out. Thank you so much for your gift and your tip. I really appreciate that. Marilyn, thank you very much for all your donations. XOXO, thank you for your donations. Thank you, everybody. And you're very, very welcome. So we're doing last call for super chats. Last call for super chats. You're welcome. Sip, sip. Yep. And that sip, sip. Oh, and good. I'm happy I was able to help. And thank you for your patience. Yes, tomorrow evening I will be here. And then I'll be on Thursday morning. And then I won't be back on until Saturday, starting at around 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Saturday. Either 1 p.m. or 5 p.m. Are these 5 p.m. gonna be okay with you, Sunshine? So I think it's a great time to come on. Oh, thank you guys. All right, that's what we'll do. So yeah, all lives will be at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I'll get those shows. I already have 2 shows set up. Thursday I'm busy. Thursday and Friday I'm busy. Um, so we'll do Saturday night, Sunday night. Thank you, Aunt. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you for the sub up and the notification bell. Thank you very much. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna head out. I will see you all tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Y'all take care of yourself. Thank you, everybody that made this live amazing. I definitely appreciate it. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be blessed, everybody. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.